All right, hang on to your seats. This show is going to be a rough ride.
Hey, are you talking about the lunar lander that crashed into the moon?
No, I'm talking about our show. We are all over the place on this show.
Oh, you mean like the weather here in the Midwest? Hey, did you notice? It's snowing again.
Yeah, but no, I'm not referring to that either. I'm talking to our concentration. I have an excuse. I think my sunburn I got playing golf over the weekend fried my brain.
Okay, well, maybe you could have some Arby's in Hawaii for $6.
What, the sandwich? No, it's not the sandwich. They're selling airplane tickets for $6 to Hawaii.
Oh, so that's going to be the rough ride. You know, we should just, get on to the show.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And let's tell how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And what I've noticed is Scott picked up an old picture there because it's, after tax day. He picked up an old picture. And,
yep, I sure did. It's just a couple hours old. Well, a couple days old.
Really?
Yeah.
Snow again?
4 more inches of snow over the weekend.
Wow. Well, I won't tell you I was out golfing yesterday and got sunburned.
Yeah, I can see it still.
So, yep, terrible.
At least
went out golfing. Actually shot really well. Did not lose a golf ball. Actually, did not even hit into the rough. I hit into the first cut, but did not even hit it into the rough. So I had a great round. Shot a 93.
It is so depressing.
The greens were tough. My problem was I was 3-putting some greens. But everybody's having problems.
I do that frequently.
They put the pin placement. They heard tournament, and they put the pin placement in a really tough spot.
Yes,
it was awful.
The thing that just freaks me out is I can make a 30-yard putt. Curves plop into the hole. I missed a 2-foot putt.
You wouldn't have made any of these 30-foot putts. I'll tell you that for sure.
No, the harder the putt, the better chance there is I'm going to make it because it's just I just have that weird knack for the long, weird putts. I have won those tournaments where they have to get prizes. I have won the longest putt 5 times since I've been playing golf. 5 times.
But you can't hit the longest drive.
I did that once. I had a 340-yard drive.
Wow, good for you.
Yes. The problem is I'm like Martin Sheen in now I'm at a brain fart. What was the movie that he was in where it was a wild thing? Major League. No consistency. Okay. Sometimes the ball goes a mile down the road. Other times it goes half a mile into the woods. You never know where it's going to go.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I was really happy that did not lose a golf ball. Started with a golf ball, ended with the same golf ball.
But the problem is you are not helping the golf ball industry by buying more balls that way.
Oh, don't worry. I hit it off into the rocks enough where it gets chipped up, and I have to. That's the thing. You hit the golf ball in the rough here once.
Yeah, it's one of those things because I don't buy balls because whenever I lose one, I go in the woods, find mine. I find 6 others.
Oh yeah. The guy that I golf with hit his off into like our grandpa grass, papa grass or whatever they call that grass that sticks up like this.
White on the tip.
And I don't know, but when he hit the ball, 3 more balls popped out. He hit his and found 3 more. So yeah.
Where the hell it come from?
But I only hit the same type of golf ball.
You only hit the same type? Is it a round type?
I don't hit different brands.
Oh, brands. Okay, I was going to say.
And I don't know if you can see behind me there, but that is from the Weezer concert. Weezer and the Pixies were.
I thought you were going into Warp Drive.
What's that?
I thought you were going into Warp Drive on Star Trek.
Oh yeah, no, it's from the Weezer concert. So I got to go see the Weezer concert. Weezer and the Pixies.
No wonder you can't hear me.
What?
Exactly.
And they started out just how you wanted them to start out. They came out and did their barbershop quartet. And then they jumped into the thing where they did that Happy Days video and the song about Buddy Holly. And they go, live from Kenosha, from Arnold's Drive-In Theater. If you go watch their video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's the Buddy Holly song. You know who Weezer is, right?
Well, usually aren't they loud and obnoxious heavy metal band?
No.
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 I'm pretty sure that's what Weezer is.
Weezer?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
They're not. Then you have no idea who Weezer is.
No. Well, I've been on party buses where they say, "Oh, play some Weezer," and my ears start bleeding because it's so obnoxiously loud and screamy.
What? No.
What?
Let me see if I can get something to play here. All right, that won't play. I don't know if I have anything set up now. Oh, here. I'm sure this will be. We'll play less than 30 seconds here. I'm not sure if you can hear this though.
Right now, it sounds like the beginnings to Twilight Zone.
Wait, can you hear it? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
So that sounds like
That's not what they played on the bus. I mean, it was headbanging music. So Weezer's not headbanging music?
no.
Okay.
Let me jump to the middle of this song.
Yeah, don't get us in trouble with the YouTube Nazis.
This relax as the record showcases the alternative Weezer sound. And has us feeling fine.
Weezer's American rock band formed in Los Angeles, California in 1992.
Yeah. Trying to find they do covers of Africa, they do covers of Take On Me.
Oh yeah, it says they're an alternative rock, power pop, punk emo. Okay.
They do a lot of covers. Why can't I find the Buddy Holly?
Well, that one showed up right away when I did this. Weezer's throwback approach works at Coachella 2019.
Yeah, they just did Coachella this last weekend.
Yep, he's wearing the Buddy Holly glasses.
I can't get anything without an ad here, so let me get past the ad.
Yeah, that's right. I'll listen to that off our show.
There we go.
You know, maybe I'm thinking of a different band that wasn't Weezer. Is there another band that's a W that is a screamer?
I don't know. See.
Milwaukee Fried Chicken Stand. You wanted to see it. Brings you one of the most exciting events that's ever been our privilege to bring.
Okay, kids. Arnold is proud to present Kenosha, Wisconsin's own Weezer.
Oh, please stop the picture.
So you don't know that band? That's crazy. All right, well, that's enough. I've derailed the show.
Yes, you have.
I think I need to bring it back on track.
Well, we know that you are a huge fan of. Never mind.
What?
Driving me crazy.
Yeah.
You love to drive me crazy. Hey, I just realized why you chose that background. It's because of the attempted moon landing.
Yeah, that's it.
Apparently, Israel had a team in that contest that nobody won for creating the first. Now we have a brain fart.
Who had the what now? Say that again.
Okay.
Do I need to go back to bad dad jokes? Here's a space bad dad joke. How
Okay.
does Darth Vader like his toast? On the dark side.
Okay.
Oh,
Anywho.
now you would get this one. Well, maybe you wouldn't. I don't know how you are in the sci-fi. But I'm the Norse god of mischief. but I don't like to talk about it. You could say I'm low key.
Yeah. Okay.
Get it?
Okay. Do you remember? Oops. Do you remember the Google Lunar X Prize competition
Yeah.
back in 2018?
Yeah.
Well,
We
apparently
talked about it.
nobody won that because nobody was able to launch before the deadline, which was March 31st of 2018.
So they didn't get the
However,
money. How much money was that? Was it like it was $1 million or was it 3 million?
I thought it was 10 million, but
Oh,
it
was it
doesn't
10
say
million?
in this article, but my brain is telling me it was a $10 million thing.
Okay. So the deal was it's if you could get a private company to launch, and you have to launch and land on the moon?
He had to land successfully on the moon.
Yeah. So nobody made it in time.
No.
But I heard Israel actually sent up a lunar lander anyways, but it was a robotic one. There was
Correct.
it wasn't manned.
No. Which is really good because it crashed.
Well, I played that video game. I played that. So yeah, one of the things says, "Oh, now we have a new crater." But I remember playing that video game. Remember that video game called Lunar Lander?
Yes.
I
I
used
do.
to crash all the time. So
Yeah,
so somebody had a little version of Lunar Lander on their little screen. That would be a good video to put up on YouTube. Show the space shuttle, show them, and then see somebody playing the video game and crashing. But yeah, they lost control. They lost communication.
Yes. And the engine shut down as it was landing. So they figure, even though as everybody knows, the moon's gravity is like it's a tenth of the Earth's. However, there's still gravity.
Okay. Yeah. However, at 4 miles above the surface of the moon, it was traveling 3,700 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Towards the surface of the moon.
Yes.
So they're supposed to fire the rockets and slow it down. So I don't care about the gravity. The fact that you're traveling 3,700 miles an hour before you hit the surface. Think about that. 3,700 miles an hour. They're only 4 miles above the Earth, and they're going to fire the rockets. That's not a lot of time. That's seconds.
Yes, it is.
That's like seconds. Why would you not have? They have those parachute things that when you're so close to the Earth, it just opens up automatically in case you go unconscious or something. It automatically pulls your cord. Why didn't they have something like that built into the lander?
Good question. Unless they were planning on it coming back, but I don't think it was supposed to come back.
Well, what would it matter if it came back or not?
Well, then they might need that for when it comes into our atmosphere. It could only land.
What?
Okay, when the Apollo shuttles landed on the moon.
Right. They left them.
They did not use their parachutes. They just used their rockets.
Well,
The
parachutes won't work in space, but they could have hooked up the sensor to automatically fire the rockets. Is what I'm saying.
Kind of like the emergency brakes in the elevator. If something goes wrong, they just automatically kick in. I get it.
Right, yeah. I mean, and here's why. It cost them $90 million to do this project.
Yes.
$90 million. So you could put a little safety feature in there where your rockets don't blow up.
Yeah, you would think that would have been a smart. But did you see the pictures it took? Those are pretty damn nice pictures. Technology has really improved on these shots.
Yeah. I want to know if they have a shot of it blowing up.
No, it says the last shot received before it crashed was, you could see it as it's coming down for landing, and you see the Earth in the background. It's pretty cool. Nice picture.
I didn't see that one.
They do have a picture of the Israeli flag with the moon in the background also in another picture.
All right. So, yeah, I saw that one. So search up the Israeli attempt to land on the moon.
So, all right. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. At least we're getting back to the moon. It's
So this is Israeli, but what if there was an explosion in a cheese factory in Paris? There's nothing left but debris.
Yeah. Okay.
Debris cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now we need to. After that, we need a genuine positivity message.
Okay.
I found one from Anita Krizzan.
From who?
Anita Krizzan.
You know I'm going to ask.
You didn't look? Why did you not look?
Because you're supposed to.
Well, she loves writing poems.
Okay, so you are no, nothing. What?
What? You looked it up already. All I remember, she was a poet.
She's a poet. Is she still alive?
But she did know it.
Is she still alive?
I don't know. I didn't look it up. You looked it up. I looked it up when I did it, and then I forgot because I didn't save it.
She has a Facebook page and a Pinterest page.
So the odds are she's still alive. Not necessarily, but there's a good chance of it. There are a lot of people, a couple of my friends that were on Facebook have passed away. So, oh, hi, Goobs. Goobs is climbing up on me again.
Again? Wow. Okay. But yeah, it seems like she just posts a lot of quotes and stuff like that on her Facebook page.
But she has a good one for spring because, as everybody knows, we are, even though the picture behind me does not say spring.
You're in the throes of spring in the Midwest. There it is. Go for it. What?
That is impressive. Spring will come and so will happiness. Hold on. Life will get warmer.
Well, based on what you have back there, yeah.
Yep. Oh, what's really funny is today it's 65 degrees.
You're 65 today?
Yeah.
Wow.
4 inches of snow on Sunday, 65 on Thursday.
Nice.
So, anywho, did you hear about that cool trip that Arby's sold for only $6?
Okay, so they didn't sell the trip for $6, although that's how they advertise it. So Arby's up till April 15th had a promotion where you could get a first class flight to Hawaii.
Yep.
For $6.
For $6.
For 24 hours. So
it was more than that. It was round trip.
Yeah, but it was only for 24 hours, right?
You only spend 6 hours on the island.
Yeah, 24-hour trip.
Right.
What part am I confusing you with?
Well, you confuse me all the time. But here's the coolest part.
No. Let's go back to the math on this because you're not just gloss over telling me I'm wrong. And then
who says?
It was a 24-hour trip to Hawaii for $6. What part of that is not right?
But it doesn't take 24 hours to get to Hawaii.
The entire trip lasts 24 hours. Time on the plane, 6 hours on the island, and then time back.
Right.
24 hours. You'll be gone for 24 hours.
The math still doesn't work. But that's okay.
What do you mean the math doesn't work?
It's a 6-hour flight to Hawaii. 6 hours back is in 6 hours again is only 18. So where are the missing 4 hours?
And in TSA getting frisked.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
And they said about 6 hours.
Okay.
You know, you got to get off the plane and you got to deplane, and then you get to spend 6 hours on.
Ooh.
What?
Deplane.
All right, whatever. So yeah, so all you do is you get sandwiches when you're there from Arby's. But what I want to know is what sandwich are they promoting?
The King's Hawaiian.
Oh, for the King's Hawaiian bread?
Yes.
Well, and here's the other part. You buy the ticket for $6.
Yes.
And then they're going to pick 10 people.
Correct.
So you didn't win. It's like buying a raffle ticket.
Correct.
So, yeah.
But still, if you think about it, this is really kind of a cool promo. They did a good job on that.
Yeah.
I didn't win.
I'm trying to say they only sold the tickets from like the 12th to the 15th.
15th, right.
So Friday, yeah, just over this last weekend. But here's the deal. I didn't see a lot of advertising on this. That's why.
I didn't either, which it wasn't until I found it when I was doing our research for our show that I came up.
It was too late to go buy tickets.
It were, but that's okay. Anytime anybody comes up with something kind of cool and new, I like it.
Okay.
So, But anywho's, I think we need to do our phrase origin story.
Do we? This is a very disjointed show, in case you were wondering.
Well, that's because you off-tracked us so fast.
I off-tracked you.
Not just me. You're off-track the entire show.
Well, not that, but, bad dad jokes. With all these Marvel and superhero movies coming out, I don't know why Marvel hasn't tried putting up advertising on the Hulk. Essentially, he's a giant banner. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Hey.
Hey.
I just thought of something.
What did you think of?
His nickname could be HB.
What?
He's not just the Hulk. He's Hulk Banner.
Okay.
Your whole dad joke was about him being Dr. Banner.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my goodness.
It was about him being a giant banner.
A giant
He put advertising on banners, and he's a giant banner. The Hulk is a giant banner. What does HB have to do with it? Unless he stunk, then it would be HBO.
That's
actually funnier than whatever you were going for. What were you going for?
Nothing. I was just eating it for a time because I realized that this is actually one of our shorter shows in a while.
What is?
We're already at a phrase origin story.
It's not one of our shorter shows. We're already over 20 minutes.
Oh, we are? I guess I looked at my clock wrong.
Okay. What's our phrase origin story? Let's hear how we can. Let's hear how we can derail the show even further.
It is love me, love my dog.
I thought that was a movie.
They probably turned it into a movie, but I've heard this.
I know it's a song.
And I just realized something weird.
You don't have
origin part of it went away, and it was here.
Yeah, sure it was.
What the hell did I do to it?
Sure it was. So all I know is this is a 1970 British pop singer who wrote the song, but I don't know anything about the phrase origin story.
Okay, well, you read the phrase origin while I figure out what the hell happened to it.
The phrase origin is love me, love my dog.
Well, what does it mean?
Oh, it's to accept. I am having a problem speaking today. It means to accept. I can't say accept. I can't say accept when I'm reading it. It is trying to accept, not trying to accept someone unconditionally. Love despite them their faults, accept everything about someone, be willing to accept. Oh my God, why can't I say the word accept when I'm reading it? Be willing to accept someone wholeheartedly, including their flaws. Just like you accept me for all my flaws.
Yes. All right. The origin refers to dogs as a negative connotation. In the earlier days, having pets was not as usual as it is today. People that did have pets would not prefer dogs because of the germs and diseases that they carried. Grooming and vaccinations for pets was a far-off concept. So to love dogs was not common back then, which is where this phrase was born. To have a dog meant to have something that is unusual, mostly a fault. If the person was accepted with the fault, then the phrase would come into effect. It is not popularly used nowadays because of the fact that humans have come much closer to dogs and people tend to love them.
Right. So it doesn't make sense now, but it's an older saying from when actually dogs were not cool. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
which after this show, I don't know how you could come up with any other conclusion but the bad life decision.
Because all our viewers are insane.
Please watch and subscribe to our other shows. Go to whathappened.world. Whathappened.world, not .com, whathappened.world. From there, you can connect to our Facebook. You can see all the concerts we're going to. We'll be talking about Christy Brinkley, an upcoming show, and the musical Chicago. But yeah, so go check all that stuff out. Find Fun Guy the Entertainer cooks for you. And with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and please have a good one.
Crazy, and just it remains me.